Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's old Pappy back with another one. And first of all, thanks a lot. I finally made it. 500 subscribers and counting. Man, I really appreciate all the support. So let's get out of here. I made a video the other day where I did a preview of the test server, and now I finally got a chance to put together the video of my review of Hawk. That's right, the flying Natasha that packs a real punch, and once it's in the air, it actually becomes a living weapon. That's right. We're going to take a look at this new robot, and we're going to explore and talk a little bit about what it does right and maybe what it does wrong, and try to guess where is it going to go from here in terms of any kind of buffs or nerfs or anything that's going to happen in future test servers. So you just see on the screen right here, it really does look like a Natasha. It has the two heavies and the two lights in terms of the weapon set. And once it takes to the air, it becomes this living weapon, and it actually reflects the damage back onto the people that are shooting you. It's been billed as the Titan Killer. So the question really becomes, for all of you guys, right? It's like, is it really going to be a Titan Killer or not? Or is it all just hype? Is it real? Is it hype? Well, you know what? It's a little bit of both, I hate to say. So let's get into it here and let's talk a little bit about it. And you're seeing how fast it is, right? One of the things right off the bat, I noticed it is super, super fast. Now, this is only level 8, remember, right? On the test server, everything's level 8. Level 8 weapons, level 8 robots. So imagine how fast it will be when it's actually to full speed. And it's really great. You can see I just got a kill there. It's really great for using these cool ambush tactics, right? Being able to pop up and attack somebody and come on down. So anyway, let's get out of here. What are we going to do for the rest of the video? Well, there's about maybe an 8-minute gameplay video here, and it's kind of a 2-for-1, isn't it? Because you're also going to get a chance to look at the mine map, this new cool mine map that's coming to the game soon. It's this community map, probably going to come in the fall, I think it is, somewhere like in maybe fall, winter area. I did a video the other day. Again, if you want to just check out just me exploring the map, I'll put the link in the description below. But anyway, so this is really cool. What do I have on the Hawk right here? I have 2 heavy nucleons, and I have 2 of the atomizers. No, not atomizers. What are they called? Quarkers, I think, are the single light versions of these new weapons that just hit the live server recently. Those are the ones that shoot forever, and then they overheat. You can see the steam coming off the top there. And so let's see what we can do with this thing here, because, everyone's talking about how it's the Titan Killer, right? The Titan Killer. Well, I would have said that AO Juns were the Titan Killer before this beast came out. And I'm actually noticing a lot of similarities, if you will, between the AO Jun and the Hawk. Now, you're saying, Pappy, what are you talking about, ma'am? How can these things be similar? Well, when I use my AO Jun, a lot of times I will use the Ember as the main weapons. And the Ember is, that fire flamethrower weapon that can cut through basically any shield out there, except maybe the Ares shield, right? I mean, it really, really is a beast. Well, imagine if this is an AO Jun, right? The White Dragon, but that laser kind of power weapon you're seeing there is the Ember's flames. Now, the only difference is this has 500-meter range versus the 350 for the Ember, so it's even more powerful in the sense that you can use it from farther away. That's why I put these weapons on it, because they also have 500-meter range. Now, one of the things that you know about the Hawk is that when it takes to the air, all of the weapons are unusable. It actually becomes what I keep calling a living weapon, is that it literally becomes the weapon. And the impact, the strength of your weapon is actually predicated and related to the strength of your actual weapons, as far as I understand it. So that as you level up your actual weapons, the actual built-in weapon sort of mirrors that, right, and gets stronger as you bring up the strength of your actual weapons. So one of the things I'm noticing right about it here is that oopsie doopsie is that I present kind of a big target, and so the guy just whacked me there with some aphids, and I took a bit of damage. So it is a bit. Look there, I just took another huge bit of damage. So it is one of the things that's about this weapon, this sort of living weapon bot, is that it is a bit squishy. Right, is that when it's not flying around, it can easily be taken down. And you know what? That's actually a good thing in some ways, right? Because what we all want, I mean, let's be honest, what we all want is a good new robot that's actually balanced. And so, you know, one of the things that's good about this is that you can take it down when it's on the ground. Right now, I also have jump equipped to this thing, so it's one of those cases where, you know, this guy's playing quite dynamically, and if you don't have the jump on there, then you may even be more at risk of getting taken out if you don't have that jump on it, right? So I could see guys running phase shift on it or healing and losing that jump ability, and then you'd have to play just a little bit more cautiously than I am, because that jump really does save you from these counterattacks, especially with so many guys running burst weapons these days, like the ice weapons, the cryos, and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, the other thing I'm noticing is that the actual time in the air, the flight, is not super long. Right? It's not, you're not up there. See, there's my jump. That's what I can do. I can do these cool tricks and try to take guys out here by jumping. But you're not up in the air very long. The flight speed is incredibly fast. It's got another kill there. So the flight speed is incredibly fast, but you're not in the air very long, right? And so you really are going to have to pick and choose your times to attack. You're going to have to be kind of cautious. You're going to have to kind of look out. You can do cool combo attacks. Check this out. So I'm going to go to the air. I'm going to hit this guy with my weapon. I'm hitting him, hitting him. He's not quite dying yet. He's going to go, I'm going to land, and boom. You can shoot even as you're landing. You can shoot with these death buttons. And look at that. I just got myself a rampage with this thing. So this gives you just a little bit of a hint of the potential for this rig, right? It is pretty strong, especially with this death button, all cryo. I have glaciers on here, and I have rhymes. Basically the ice weapons. And so there you go. Got myself a rampage with that weapon. Anyway, so my final thoughts on this, and you can just watch the rest of the gameplay and you know, make up your own mind. As for the map, I really love it. I think it's cool. I really can't wait to see the skins on it. It's going to be really awesome. It has the cool teleportation features where you can zap from one side of the map to the other. It's really awesome. But as far as the Hawk, I'm really loving it. If I could ever get one when it comes to the live server, 100% would probably try to find room in my hangar, and I probably would run a death button setup, because it is so squishy that I would not want to just sit there at 500 meters or something like that and just trade blows with all these robots out there that have damage resistance. It's not built for that. It's built to hit and then to hide. It's very much, you play it like a nightingale, right? You hit somebody as hard as you can, you punch them in the mouth as hard as you can, then you take to the air, you get away from the counterpunch, you do as much damage as you can while you're in the air, and then you land to safety. Anyway, that's it for now. Hopefully you enjoyed this little bit of a preview and some of the gameplay of Hawk. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think and what would your feedback be if you had to give some feedback on the test server. I'd love to hear from you. Again, thanks a lot for getting me over that 500 subscriber hump. I really appreciate it. And until next time, hit the subscribe, hit the like, the share, and I'll see you on the battlefield.